And then he started following me around, and I didn't know if he was in trouble or anything, so I tried to get him, to bring him with me, because I thought, without thinking about it, I thought he was maybe in distress or in trouble or something.
I think they look funny, sleeping like that. Henry's hanging out with Sal over here in the dark. It's a dark day today. We were supposed to leave 2 days ago, and then we postponed it a day because it was just going to be too hectic. And then yesterday ended up being too busy, and Sal had all these things to do, and he didn't even get it all done because he locked his keys in the car, and he was about an hour away from me, who had the other key. And so it ended up being over a 3-hour ordeal to deal with that. So we're not leaving today. We have to ask to stay another day. But we have a few more things to do to wrap up, and then we can go. So we should be leaving tomorrow. We're going to take Sal's golf cart back. And then we're going to walk back here. We have to make cat food, and we need to get 2 new carriers, and I wanted to go to Wegmans so I can get some gluten-free pasta that I like a lot. I haven't had pasta in ages and ages. So we're going to take the golf cart back. We have a video of when we went to pick it up, and the sound didn't come out in that video, so we're doing the second part. Oh, look at Sal. I guess he's back to not shaving again.
What does that usually tell you when I don't shave? You know what that means usually. This is a bittersweet moment for me. I knew this would be hard, bringing this golf cart back. You guys probably think I'm nuts. I mean, it's bad enough when I say goodbye to people, I start breaking down. But a golf cart, for crying out loud? I was so excited when I got this golf cart. I remember I was so excited, and it felt so cool to have this thing riding around. I've never ridden in a golf cart before, and now to go bring it back, it's like it was a part of me for 5 months. It's hard to bring it back. I don't know why it's so emotional for me. It was a part of my life, so I'm bringing it back, and you know, maybe I'll be in it again next year. So, but we'll see.
I think what's happening with Sal with the golf cart and with so many other things is I did a lot of study on grief because I went through 10 losses in, I think it was 5 or 6 years. And I think what's going on with Sal is he never properly grieved his loss of his dad, and it was a hard loss. It was sudden and it was hard. It was one of the worst losses he could ever have to go through, and it was fast. It just happened within like 2 days. One day he was there, and the next day he was gone, and without warning. And so I think that Sal never properly grieved that. So I read that if you don't properly grieve a loss, then every subsequent loss after that is going to trigger that loss again. So what's happening is it keeps triggering the loss of his dad over and over again. He's got to deal with that loss, and he has to heal from it. So that's, I think, what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go.
Here we go. Let's bring this thing back.
He had a lot of fun driving that golf cart all summer, except on the days I worked. On the days I worked, then I had the golf cart and he had to use the other one.
I hope they don't see me crying at the office. This is so hard. This is even harder than the last day I worked.
bird that Sal saw. Oh, stop. Hi, so you like us, huh? You like Sal, I hear?
Yeah, it seems like he's doing okay. Is that a hawk?
I don't know what that is. What are you? Seriously? So Sal saw this bird last week, and well, we'll tell you the story in a minute. Sal was looking for you all weekend. You know that? Yeah, he was. You're sure letting me close to you. He's making a sound.
On Saturday, I was coming by here in the golf cart, and all of a sudden I saw him, this bird, jump out, and he flew towards me, and he stopped, and then he started following me around, and I didn't know if he was in trouble or anything, so I tried to get him, to bring him with me, because I thought, without thinking about it, I thought he was maybe in distress or in trouble or something, but he wouldn't let me get him, so he seems really friendly, but he seems like he's okay here. He seems like he's living here. I'm thinking that maybe people have been feeding him, and I'm not sure what kind of bird he is. I thought it was a red-tailed hawk, a baby juvenile or baby red-tailed hawk, but I'm not so sure.
What are you? Just for reference, this bird is like that close to me. Look at him following me. I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, he's following me. So you said bye to the golf cart?
Yeah, I said bye to the golf cart. It wasn't too bad. I think I feel better about it. Turned in the golf cart, and then I went in to say goodbye to everybody, and I turned in the keys, and everybody was really nice. They said, I hope you have a nice winter, and maybe you can come back next year. I said, yeah, sure. And I said, I hope you guys all have a nice winter.
And here we are on the bridge. It's way far down there. We found out about the bird. His name is Chester. Apparently he's been here for about 6 months. And he's friendly with people. And he's a partridge. I guess he's okay.
A partridge, huh? I thought he was a red-tailed hawk, but that shows you how much I know about birds.
Well, once I heard him, he was like doing that, it sounded like a dove mix kind of, and I started thinking, could he be a turkey or a pheasant? But he's a partridge. And I prayed for him to have a good life, so hopefully he'll be okay. We're going to stop maybe and see him on the way back now, but we're going to go over this bridge first, which is kind of slippery in the rain, so I have to be careful. So I went slip sliding a couple of times. I'm starting to get sad now. Probably mostly because of Chester.
I figured you would. I knew you would, because he's an easy bird to get attached to.
I was hoping to not get too attached to anybody here this year. But Chester, as Sal said, is an easy bird to get attached to. We came back and we found Chester. I think he's coming to see us. You stay safe, Chester. God bless you, and you have a wonderful, long life, okay? And healthy and safe. All right, Chester, we're gonna take off. Oh, he's coming. It's always hard to say bye to a wild friend.
There were a couple times in our first year where we had to say goodbye to some animals. I think there were some geese, and in another campground there were some cats, and that was very hard. There's videos. Sharon will probably link them if you guys want to watch them, but that was very tough too. And this bird has just got something about him, or her. I don't know if it's a her or he, but I didn't know Chester very long, but I'm gonna miss him.
We've been busy running around for the last long time. We can't wait to get on the road so we can get some rest, hopefully. Oh, hello. Hello, how are you? Did you see that? How are you? If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up below.
And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.